What the hell has happened to Hollywood, man? All we're getting nowadays are live action remakes of animated masterpieces. They've taken these masterpieces and have made them CGI slop fests that no one wanted, no one asked for, and it's just disgusting. And today, we're going to fix that trend by making something that everyone wants. And obviously, I'm talking about a live action VeggieTales remake, baby. Taking your favorite characters and dream casting who would be able to play them. So let's just jump into it. And obviously, we got to start with our two main boys, because if you get to do this project, you got to do it right. And these two are the most essential castings. So let's not mess it up. Let's think of who is going to play Bob, who can offset Larry's chaotic energy, who can be this anchor, this grounding character for the rest of the cast who everyone looks to for guidance. And obviously, you got to factor in a little bit of the symmetrical part of the thing too. And I thought of one actor, Dean Norris, baby. Hank Schrader himself is just perfect for Bob the Tomato. I mean, look at that. You're telling me that is not just exactly what you envision when you think of Bob the Tomato live action? Well, if you're not on board, let me reel you in with this one, because if you think about who Bob has to offset, he has to offset a character in Larry who is fun, who is loving, who is happy-go-lucky, who is just kind of the most popular character in the series. And when I thought of all those descriptions, I thought of one other instance where I saw that in Michael Scott. Steve Carrell, welcome to the cast, baby. You are going to be our Larry, and you are going to not only deliver an amazing role, but it's probably going to overshadow Michael Scott in your career, and I cannot wait to see that happen, because can you imagine Steve Carell's Larry boy? That would be freaking awesome. So let's keep it going. Let's keep rolling, and let's look at some of these supporting characters, starting with Junior Asparagus. Honestly, it was a little bit of a challenge because I don't know children actors nowadays, so I'm actually warping time and space to make this happen, because we're going back to 2010, and we're taking Zachary Gordon from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, taking him off set, putting him on set of the VeggieTales live-action remake, because dude killed it as Greg Heffley, and I know for a fact he will kill it as Junior Asparagus. Welcome to the cast, Zachary Gordon. Not Zachary Gordon Leverett, but Zachary... Is it Zachary Gordon? Hold up. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. Yeah, no, it's Zachary Gordon. Cool. Anyways, let's keep it going with the French Peas, two guys that are a little nerdy, a little shy, a little French. Well, I didn't think of any French actors, but I'm sure that these two could put on a damn good French accent, because they are hell of actors. They're two guys that people mistake all the time, which is exactly what we need for the French Peas, because you can't tell them apart. Well, you also really can't tell apart Jesse Eisenberg and Michael Cera. Welcome to the cast, guys. I mean, this is an awesome opportunity for you guys to not only step in and put on a damn good French accent, but step in and really embrace just your quirks, your shared commonality between you two, and put on a duet that everyone will not forget. So let's keep it going. And this is a challenging one with old Laura Carrot. I don't know, man. I don't know young girls, and I'm not filling up my Google search with teen women actresses. I'm not doing that, especially in today's world. And I just thought, hey, let's use this as a cash grab opportunity. Let's get in someone who I know, who everyone knows, who everyone wants to see, who people flock to the theater to watch. Old Zendaya. Laura Carrot. It's just beautiful. It's just perfect. And that's our casting. And I think her chemistry with Zachary Gordon will defy the laws of cinema, and I can't wait to see it happen. The Gourds are two guys that, man, they're funny. They're awesome. And I thought of a duo that we saw in the 2010s that I thought fit the energy perfectly. Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum. Let's run it back, baby. And you guys are going to be the Gourds, and I can't wait to see you guys hop around on set and just put up some numbers in a performance. This was a fun one. Mr. Lunt, baby. Mr. Lunt, I actually had to Google, what the hell is his accent, you know? Because I thought it was just like a New Jersey accent. My friends was saying it was not. I did some research. Puerto Rican is the accent. And I'm like, I don't know any Puerto Rican actors. You know, what do I do? One little Google search, Puerto Rican actors. This dude popped up. Didn't know he was Puerto Rican. But when I saw him, I was like, that is Mr. Lunt in a nutshell. Joaquin Phoenix. You're telling me he is not Mr. Lunt? He obviously has a lot of range, but I think he doesn't have to stray too off course from his normal personality to be Mr. Lunt in this one. And I think he'll, love the little break that he gets so he doesn't have to transform into anyone he's not. We're looking at Archibald. Archibald is obviously the wise man that everyone looks to for guidance, wisdom. He's Larry Boy's Alfred, and he's British. I thought British actor, Daniel Radcliffe, makes sense. And honestly, nowadays, Daniel Radcliffe, if you compare him with a 2010s Zachary Gordon, with some of these guys from, Zendaya back in the day, this is all stuff that makes sense if you can warp space and time, and I think it's worth it to do for this project, so we're just going to make sure that happens. Pa Grape, I thought old. He's an old guy. Robert De Niro, you need to make some more money before you, go into the next phase of your life. And the VeggieTales series is a perfect time to do it. So welcome to the cast as Pa Grape, Mr. Robert De Niro. And then I thought of Mom and Dad Asparagus. These are our two final characters, and actually two of the harder characters to cast because the dad, he has a vibe that's really not fatherly, in my opinion. He has a vibe that actually gives a little bit of nervous energy, but also a little bit of maturity. And when I think of those characteristics together, there was one guy, when I saw his photo while I'm doing like research, I was like, that is Dad Asparagus. And we're talking Jack Quaid from The Boys. He just gives me the same exact feeling when I look at Dad Asparagus, and when I put his face on the asparagus, it blew my mind. I said, that's hand and foot, glove and shoe. That's the same thing. Mom Asparagus is harder. She doesn't talk often. There's actually a YouTube video you can look up. Her entire lines, every line of her from the series in a YouTube video, and it's like 2 minutes long. And so I just thought, who's a good mom that could match Jack? And I went ahead and said, how about the mom from Zack and Cody? We're looking at Kim Rhodes, baby. And Kim Rhodes and Jack Quaid as the parents. Not too bad, not too shabby. So here's your before, here's your after, and you're telling me you're not going to go watch this? You're not pulling out the credit cards to get a few showings of this at your local theater? I don't know, man. I think that if we go ahead and start putting together a petition to make this happen, we will dictate the future of Hollywood, guys. So let's get out there. Let's go ahead and start a GoFundMe. Donate all your money to me, and let's get this going. Woo! I'll see you guys on whatever the hell we do next.